agreed to take out a 240,000 mortgage in order to pursue a new home. That means right as now, let's call it January 1st, the bank will give you 250 grand today. You understand that? And we're going to pay it back at the end of 25 years. But to the bank, this money's worth more than 250 grand. You understand? They could have invested that money for the next 25 years. So by the time we're done repaying them, they could have invested that money for the next 25 years. And so we're not paying back 250,000. We're going to pay back a lot more than 250,000. Is that right with you guys? Now, next thing, right? It specifies when the payments are being made. What does it say? It says the end of each month. Very clear. It makes sense for a mortgage, because imagine I go, here, bank, give me 250 grand, and they go, yeah, give us 850 quid for your first repayment. They're going to give me a month before the first repayment. Does that make sense? Okay. Now, the bank charges an annual APR, which is equivalent to a monthly rate. They actually give us the monthly rate. So we don't actually have to do the x to the power of 12 thing. We don't have to do that this time. It actually gives it to us. Using an amortization formula or otherwise, find the couple's monthly repayment at the end of each mortgage. At the end of the mortgage. Give your answer correct to nearest cent. All right. So are you ready for this? Now, just remember something here, okay? Just so we're clear about this. If I was to divide this by how many payments are made in 25 years? 25 multiplied by 12? 300. Agreed? We all okay with 300? Now, 300, all right? 300 payments. So it's going to go all the way up to T 300. Is that right? Now, remember, we're going to pay a lot more a month than 250,000. See 250,000? And if we divide that into 300 equal payments, see this answer here of 833 euro? We have to pay a lot more than that. Can anybody explain what? So, the mortgage's present value is 250,000. And any future repayment I make, see your future repayment of X, it's going to devalue by what? What's it going to devalue by? 1.00287. For argument's sake, I'm going to save that as A. Is that all right with you guys? Saves me a lot of writing. 1.00287 equals shift star A. You cool with that? So this future value, well, for argument's sake, call it €1,000. It's not worth €1,000 anymore, is it? Because it's 1 month in the future. The second payments, how many months in the future is that? 2 months. And finally, your last payment, how many months in the future is that? 300 months in the future. Okay? And all these payments have to add up to a present day value of 250,000 euro. And to do that, each monthly repayment will have to be more than 833. Okay? So, first of all, what type of sequence is this? So geometric is Sn equals A 1 minus Rn all over. Okay. Now, next thing, what is our A value? X over A. What's our R value? 1 over A. What's our N value? 300. You cool with that? Look at this. Put in put in A, which is X over A. So even right now, your series, see the series I wrote out? That'll get you marks. Okay. Next thing, what's R? And then 300, yeah. All over. Okay. Now, what's the one letter we need to leave out? Just ignore the x's existence and instead put in the number 1. Is that right? Okay. And here's what it's going to look like. Ready? So it's going to be, 1 over a, yeah. Alpha a. Okay. And I probably need to put another, sorry, you're going to do a double fraction. Fraction. And then, sorry, fraction. There we go. Sorry. 1 over a. And then we're going to open this up. We're going to get 1 minus open bracket 1 over a to the power of 300, is it? And then close bracket. And then on the bottom, 1 minus over a. We get, no, that's not your answer. Remember, we all agreed it has to be more expensive than 833. We all agreed to that, yeah? So this answer here, 200.9544372. 200.9544372. What's this letter we said earlier? X, isn't it? And then all of that has to be equal to 250,000. Okay? So we're going to grab our 250,000 and we're going to divide it by the answer I just got. Perfect, right? More expensive than 833. So the answer is 1244. Does one sit nearest euro or anything like that? Nearest cent. 1244.06.